I never imagined the end of my marriage would sound so quiet. No shouting. No slammed doors. Just my wife sitting across from me at the kitchen table, calmly explaining how she planned to take everything from me, the house, the savings, the car, and how our daughter would be better off with her. She said it like she was discussing groceries. Casual. Certain. Like the outcome was already decided. Her name is Rachel. She's 36. Confident. Organized. The kind of woman who believes preparation equals control. I used to admire that about her. I thought it made us balanced. Turns out, she mistook my calm for weakness. We had been married for 9 years. Together for 12. Our daughter Lily was 6, bright, sensitive, and painfully observant. She noticed everything even when we tried to hide it. Especially then. The cracks in our marriage didn't start with one big fight. They started with small dismissals. Eye rolls. Decisions made without me. Jokes about how I was too soft to handle things. I told myself it didn't matter, that love wasn't a competition. I stayed quiet. I adapted. I listened. Rachel took that silence as permission. The night she told me she wanted a divorce, she had already spoken to a lawyer. She slid a folder across the table, neatly labeled. Inside were notes, numbers, plans. She explained how the house was mostly paid for with her momentum, how the savings account was her idea, how the car was registered in her name anyway. Then she paused, looked at me and said something that still echoes in my head. I'll take full custody. You're great with Lily, but you don't really lead. She needs structure. I didn't argue. I didn't raise my voice. I just nodded and said, okay. That confused her. She kept talking, laying out what she assumed would be a fight. She expected resistance. Begging. Anger. I gave her none of it. When she finished, I calmly said, you can have everything. Her smile flickered. I stood up, walked to Lily's room and watched her sleep for a moment. Her stuffed rabbit was tucked under her arm, the way she always did when she felt safe. When I came back, Rachel was waiting, arms crossed, ready for whatever argument she thought was coming. I won't fight you for the house, I said. Or the money. Or the car. She relaxed. That was the moment she thought she'd won. But Lily stays with me. Her face hardened instantly. Excuse me? I'm not negotiating, I said. You can have everything else. She laughed, sharp and short. You think you can just decide that? I already have. What Rachel didn't know was that while she was busy planning how to take, I was documenting how she treated our daughter. The missed school pickups. The nights Lily cried because her mom forgot to come home on time. The texts where Rachel called parenting a distraction. The weekends she left Lily with me to find herself. I never complained. I never threatened. I just kept records. Calmly. When court day came, Rachel walked in confident, polished, certain this was a formality. She expected me to fight for assets. Instead, I surrendered them without hesitation. The judge raised an eyebrow when I declined claims to property and savings. Rachel smirked. Then the custody discussion began. Her lawyer argued that Rachel was the primary provider, the stronger personality, the one with direction. My lawyer quietly submitted evidence. Dates. Messages. School reports. Statements from Lily's teacher about who showed up, who stayed late, who listened. Rachel's confidence drained by the minute. When the judge asked Lily who made her feel safest, she didn't hesitate. She said my name. Rachel stared at me like she was seeing a stranger. In the end, she got what she demanded, everything but our daughter. Full custody was granted to me. Rachel was awarded assets, yes, but with child support obligations and limited visitation. The exact opposite of what she planned. Outside the courtroom, she confronted me. Her voice shook, anger and disbelief tangled together. You tricked me. I looked at her and said, no. I listened to you. You told me exactly who you were. She accused me of being manipulative, of playing weak, of setting her up. But the truth was simpler. I didn't need to fight loudly. I just needed to stand still long enough for her to walk past the line. Now Lily and I live in a small apartment. It's not fancy. There's no yard. But there's laughter. There's consistency. There's peace. Rachel has the house, the car, the savings, and an empty space where her daughter used to fall asleep. Sometimes strength isn't about taking. Sometimes it's about letting someone reveal themselves completely, and then calmly choosing what truly matters. Rachel demanded everything. I gave it to her. And in doing so, I took the one thing she never thought she could lose.